Hi, Sandy here. I'm going to make some scrapbook pages. I got some photos. I only get photos about every 3 or 4 months now because I just don't have a lot to take photos of. But we're going to do some cat pages right now. And you know me, I only do 8.5 by 11 pages. I got 3 pictures of my cat here. And that's how I'm going to arrange them on my page. So I need a border to go with that. This is my fast and simple pages. Meow, you doing? Let's see what we can find that would look cute. They're all cute on that page. Furry friend. Recently, several months ago, I made a whole bunch of cat and dog borders. And I'm like, man, I got enough to last me forever. No, I think I'm going to need to make more. Let's see. I think I want this one, because I can write on it. So, it's been a while since I made a video. You know, if you're one of my subscribers, you know all about my ordeal with my basement and get a new floor and everything. Well, when you install a laminate floor, you're supposed to leave a little gap around the edges so that it can expand in the humidity and stuff. And they didn't do that. So my floor was buckling in 2 places. You'd step on it and it would... I didn't like it. So, 3 weeks ago today I went down there and I took up part of the floor and I put it on the table saw and ripped it down and fixed it. But I was a little over halfway done with the project. And I'm pushing this board, this strip of laminate flooring through there, just going really nice. There's a little thin cut, just going really well. And I got my thumb in there. I don't have a guard on there. A lot of men and women take off their guard eventually because it just gets in the way, it gets broken, and we just don't use the guard. And I ripped a little hunk of meat right off the tip of my thumb. And so immediately I stopped in the middle of the cut. I ran upstairs to the bathroom and bandaged this up really thick. Taped it all up. So then I went back out to the garage, finished my cut, finished my project, swept up all the sawdust, put things away, had to move furniture, for the floor and stuff, and I was all sweaty and sawdust and sweat all over me. I took a shower. Well, first I finished my project, and the blood was just soaking through it. And then I changed the bandage again, and it wasn't bleeding as badly this time. Then I took a shower, and then I changed the bandage again. I was looking at it, and I thought, I think I need to go to the Emergicare. I'm not going to the ER, but I went to Emergicare, and she poked a needle in there in 4 different places to numb my finger so she could trim off the jagged edges to make it a smooth cut. And it's a wide open, so you can't stitch it shut. You just gotta wait for it to form a skin. And after 3 weeks, it's just now starting to form a skin. But I've been going to work. I can do all of my work. I wipe tables, I clean bathrooms. I use one hand to wring out my rag with the disinfectant, and I wipe with this hand. And I'm right-handed, but I've been wiping with this hand. Just hang the other hand out of the way. I'm keeping it clean. Change the bandage once a day. And then I've been going back to my doctor. I went to my own doctor a week later after it happened, because we were going on vacation out of town for a week, and I wanted to make sure I'm doing everything I need to be doing, because I don't need no infection or anything. And she said, yeah. But every time I unwrap it, the moisture stays underneath of the Band-Aid, and then it's all white and like you've been in the bathtub for a really long time. Wrinkle it up. And so when I saw my doctor, I said, you think I ought to expose it to air more often? And she said, no, at this point, you just keep it bandaged and keep it clean. And so I went on vacation to Branson, Missouri. Got a nice little resort with a kitchen and washer and dryer and everything. Got a pretty good deal on it because it's just off season. Everybody's back in school now. It's right on the lake, and I'm not an outdoorsy person. She said, stay out of the lake. God knows what bacteria is in that lake water. And they have 3 pools there. And she said, don't go in the pool because we don't want chlorine in it. Which probably wasn't very warm water in early September anyway. Or mid-September. So then I went back last week. I got to go back tomorrow. And now last week she said, take the bandage off for several hours every day at home. And let it get some air. That skin needs some oxygen. We don't want it to die. But it's coming along. 3 weeks. And they told me at the Emergicare and my doctor that's going to take a long time to heal. It's got to grow back some skin to cover that naked spot. I've got a picture. The Emergicare nurse doctor to help me take pictures of my thumb on my camera, my phone. But you don't want to see that. That's gross. But it's coming along, and I was wearing a metal splint, and I will wear it at work, because bumping it, that hurts. It's not so bad. And there was really not a lot of pain. The most painful part was her poking that needle in there. Oh, that really hurt. Of course, and picking at it, that was, oh, I didn't like that. But it wasn't really a lot of pain. So, it's been 3 whole weeks. I haven't been in my scrap room. Of course, with the splint on, now I'm just yesterday I started taking the splint off. Now I can use my scissors again. But before, I can't get my splint in there, and I was like, I can't use the scissors. But we're supposed to be scrapbooking, so let's get with it. I got to find a piece of background paper. Doesn't matter what color. Let's go with this. That'll do, because there's not much of it going to show anyway. I want this one down here. And I think this one here. And then I'm going to trim this one off a little bit, because I don't want my little hangy things covering him up. Yeah, okay, did I trim them enough that they'll fit? Oh, it's close, but they fit. Okay. So let's see how I can do with my glue stick. I guess I'm doing all right. And I've been wanting to come in here and do some play in my glue books or something, but I just haven't done it. And today's my first day back playing in my craft room. So our trip to Branson, Missouri was our first time on vacation without our daughter. We did go just a couple hours away, well, just a little over an hour away, last May for our 22nd anniversary. Spend the night in a bed and breakfast without my daughter. Just gotta let her go, you know. And she just got engaged, which was no big surprise. We all knew they were planning on getting married, but he just bought her a ring and proposed. Of course, she said yes. But they're not going to get married for at least 2 more years because she wants to finish school. She says she wants to get married in 2023 in the fall. Okay, that sounds fine to me. Okay, I need a pen. Excuse my reach. I need to make sure it works. You never know. Yes, it works. Okay, so this right here, I'm going to say my dog, friend, Rosie, shared her toys with me. My dog gave her these 3 toys. Him. My dog is a she, the cat's a him. So that page is done. Oh, maybe I'll write 2021 right here. Someplace. Yeah. Okay. And we've got these. And for some reason I've printed 2 of these, so that will not go on the page. These 2 are pretty much close, but we're going to leave them like that. This one I'm going to trim down a little bit. And now I need to find a tag that'll go good with those. Oh, thousands of years ago cats were worshipped as gods. Cats have never forgotten this. He looks pretty majestic there. That's something to think about. Because I gotta use it for something. Oh, here's one that says box inspector, and he was in a box. But that didn't really work out. Okay. A lot of times I don't like to think too much. Sometimes it's like, just grab one, that'll do. Let's see what these other things are. These are embellishments that I pretty much never use. I'm thinking about this. Yeah, I'm going to use this. I've got to use it for something. I've got to use it for something. Okay. Now, what color paper? Orange? Yeah, let's go with orange. A pale orange. That right there. Yes. Okay. So I need to make these fit. I gotta trim this up a little bit more. And then I've got to trim these down a little bit so they'll fit together. I'm telling you right now, when you when you try to put photos on an 8.5 by 11, they don't really fit. You've got to trim them down. You've got to trim it down a little bit more. Better to make small cuts than big cuts and say, oops. Okay, that works. That's my page. In about 5 minutes, if you can hear that tick, 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 that's my timer, and it's Sunday, and that seems to be my favorite time for scrapbooking is laundry day on Sunday, because between loads, I just set the timer for an hour and I scrapbook. You know, and it's when you're scrapbooking, I think it's kind of nice to take a small break every hour or so. And so I'll go down and fold the laundry, come back up and get back into my scrapbooking. That works so well for me. And it's, depending how many loads you have, could be, for me it's 4 or 5 hours. And that's good. And then I usually don't stop after after the laundry's done. I keep on scrapbooking. I've just got in, like 211 photos. And I'll have them done in a few days. and I'll be caught up again. That's how I roll. Of course, with my simple embellishments, my pre-made tags and borders, it goes fast for me, and that's just the way I like it. So there's another page done. And now when I put this in a page protector with another one facing it on the back, I reuse scrap paper. I reuse paper. If there's a colored sheet of paper, I'll use it. So then I'll tuck this in the page protector behind it. And if I ever want an extra photo, or maybe I'll forget about it forever. Alright. Here's Butterscotch. He went to the vet. And he wasn't very happy about it. And I gotta get this, make this tag fit on here somehow. I think I can do it. Somehow. I'll choose a sheet of paper. So this is Morris the cat, dressed as a doctor. So he went to the vet. He wasn't sick. His hair was kind of matted. It happens every 3 or 4 or 5 years. And I'm gonna grab a sheet of bright yellow paper to match this yellow tag, whatever. Anyway, so they said we can't. It's hard to find a groomer who will do cats, because cats will bite you and fight you. They're not cooperative. But they said you're going to have to bring him in for a checkup, and I got him a feline vaccination. Well, I was there, and I just took some pictures, shared them with my daughter online. I got the cat at the vet today. She was away at school, of course. Okay, then there's that, and I'm not happy. I need, you know what, maybe I'll find a piece of print paper. I try to use my print paper because I got so much of it, but Normally I just grab a sheet of solid paper because most of it gets covered up. But since we got something showing through. Okay. Here's my yellow paper. I just want something that's going to look good with this tag. That kind of does, but I don't know. He's a boy cat. I don't have any doctor paper. Just some print. I'm going to go with polka dots. I got this sheet right here. Is that this one? Now, I don't buy 8.5 by 11 paper. I buy 12 by 12 paper, usually in paper pads. And I've cut down most of my paper to 8.5 by 11 because that's the page I use. And then, of course, I like to play with my scraps. That gives me lots of scraps to play with. Okay. I like that better. Now, if I might go look up the receipt from his vet visit and see what day. I got the receipt from this day and the receipt from when he got his haircut. It took like a month for them to schedule his haircut. But he got his haircut. We'll be doing those next. I like those polka dots showing along the edge. So I gotta move it over just a little bit. Oh. Hope that didn't make you jump. It's time for me to go do some laundry. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'll glue down this tag. There's the back of a cereal box for it. Maybe that was the side of a cereal box, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna put it like this. And then I checked the dates. It was 8/14/21. Visit to the vet. I found this little circle that I punched out of something or other. That's gonna go right there. Actually, I want it to stand out a little bit more, so I'm going to ink the edge a little bit. Something off. Finger on it. Get it off. Okay. I think this could stand for a little bit of real glue. Get it going. Yep, good. I am struggling a little bit with my hand, not being able to use my thumb. Okay, that page is done. And here's his haircut. Yeah, alright. So, there's Rosie. What kind of embellishment am I going to do with that? Not a border. Need a tag. It says no outfit is complete without cat hair. Without cat hair. Furry? He's not too furry anymore. I'm thinking this one. Yes, I think that'll be the one. Because he looks so slender now without his fur. And it'll grow back. This is his third time. I try to take care of him, but I'm not good at it. Okay. What color background? Should we try a blue? Does that go good with this? Yeah, it looks fine. Now, if I had more pictures on this subject, I could trim these down, because there's a lot of wasted space there, but we're not going to trim them down. No, that's it. That's how I'm going to do. Okay. I'm just going to write Rosie right here. It's kind of hard for me to write with my thumb. But this is Rosie. And then we're going to write haircut. 9/8/21. And that's all of my pictures of butterscotch for now. So we did this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. 4 pages. And that's maybe 45 minutes. So that's about 12 minutes a page. They're 10 or 12 minutes a page, and that's the way I like to do them. So thanks for watching. Bye-bye.